Hi there. So this reading is going to be for any zodiac sign whatsoever. I just felt a call to do a love reading. So let's see what we got going on. So let's see what we can bring for what's going on in this story. What is the energy in this story? What's going on? Okay, so we have, so this is really interesting. So we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, followed by guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness, as well as I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So to me, it seems like, whoop, to me, on the bottom of the deck, it says self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So to me, I feel like that Uh, some of you or whoever feels drawn to watch this, if anything, you might need a little bit of encouragement over the next few days, or if anything, you're looking for encouragement now, especially when it comes to your love life, because yes, this is a love reading. So those are the general energies. Let's get those out of the way. Now let's move forward to general energies of you or your person. If anything, it's almost like I feel like that pertains to both people. I feel like that one person, if anything, is feeling guilty about making separations in some kind of way, and I feel like that the other is just worried about, it seems like a not necessarily a self-esteem thing, but if anything, it could also be like a self-worth thing, which I imagine is the same. But let's go ahead and get some love on this. Get some love very soon. Healing family issues and attraction. So and on the bottom of the deck, it says make the effort. So to me, it seems like what's going on in this situation is that both sides might be needing a little bit of clarity. I feel like that, pardon me, I feel like that when it comes to, okay, I need clarity. I just got clarity on this situation. So if you are the feminine energy, must be for feminine energies. Anyways, if you're the feminine energy and you're wanting to check out on a masculine energy, I guess this is your reading. So it seems like that he's going through some kind of withdrawal is what I'm sensing. I feel like feeling withdrawal. For some of you, it's from another person romantically, as in like they're beginning to find more appeal outside of this person. And I feel like that for some reason that just hit me out of nowhere. Usually, like it comes to me right off the bat, but this was so impromptu. So, okay, let's get these cards back out. Now I see a full picture. Okay, so guilt, imagination, freedom, and worry. I feel like this masculine is really trying to change his life around for the better, but I feel like that he's trying to find the courage to do it. I feel like that this masculine is also trying to, if anything, really work through maintaining the ideals that their family has in store. Um, I say in store as in like, let's say they come from a very old school family or a traditional family, or they come from a background where it seems more traditional, like Pleasantville, black and white, that kind of energy. I feel like that this person, this masculine energy, might be trying to embrace the more spiritual side, perhaps, or if anything, a new way of thinking kind of side. And I feel like that they're struggling with it. I feel like that they're trying to find balance with it. Again, with self-esteem, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. If anything, this masculine might really, I sense that they're battling their ego. I feel like that they're battling their ego because some of them are having to switch things around with their friends and family, and I feel like that it's causing them guilt. Yeah, I feel like these are the things that they're battling their ego with. I feel like that they are worried about losing friends, not to you necessarily, feminine, but I feel like that they might be worried about losing friends that they've had for a while in general, because I feel like that they're actually beginning to gain more control over their current circumstances in life, as in like they're not gonna allow um their friends to make decisions for them anymore, if anything, for them to go along with what society wants for them. And I feel like that they might be having a hard time with it because it's just a big change, right? So with imagination and freedom, I feel like that, first of all, this divine masculine is currently working on his throat chakra in some kind of way, whether he's aware of it or not. Um, I feel like that this masculine never gave him a chance to be as creative as he wanted to. I feel like that he's always been creative ever since childhood, but if anything, he might have pursued other areas of in life, like let's say he liked sports or like video games or just things that aren't really creative, where he didn't really get to use his imagination. Maybe he got to use other areas of his mind, but I feel like that he didn't allow himself to be free and imaginative in a way where he would be able to branch off on his own way, like create his own legacy. I feel like that he might have, if anything, have a strong, I just dropped a whole bunch of cards, have a strong foundation with his family, but I feel like that he's beginning to really pursue having a strong foundation all on his own, so that he's able to advance and create a family of his own in the way that he wants his family to be raised, how he wants his wife to be, how he wants his children to be, and how he wants life to be overall. This is a deep masculine, whoever this is. So, anyways, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, and make the effort. Great love is worth exploring, right? Is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I apologize, the light's in the way. So, I feel like I'm yelling, but I'm not, in all honesty. I've just been in the mood to do readings, like these kind of readings today. Usually I don't do like random love readings, but I've been feeling love vibes. I don't know why. Anyways, so I am going to do freestyle though, because I haven't done that in a bit. So with very soon in attraction, I feel like that this masculine hasn't, I feel like this masculine hasn't made the effort towards you as much as towards you made the effort, because it make the effort. But I feel like that this masculine might have never approached you in the way that he wants to approach you. If this resonates with you, I feel like that this masculine is very hesitant to approach you with how he wants to approach you, because I don't feel like it has to do with his family anymore. I feel like that he's really trying to find a firm foundation within himself and how he wants his life to go, and not how society wants his life to go. Like he's been following the norm for some reason. And I feel like that he's going to approach you. And I feel like it is going to be very soon. If this does resonate, please keep in mind that, this is for whoever it resonates for. I'm not going to reach everyone. So I'm not saying that to be nasty. I'm just saying that because I like to be straight up and honest here. So I feel like that this masculine has been heavily attracted for some reason, feminine. If you did something different to your hair or your makeup recently, I feel like that he has noticed. And this might resonate with the Libra energy that I felt, because I have the song by Etta James, Something's Got a Hold on Me, yeah. So I feel like that. Oh, my face is itchy. I apologize. I just did a face mask, and it's part of the reason why I'm not on the screens, because I've been doing a lot of if I could talk self-care. And anyways, so I feel like that this masculine, if anything, you did something different. You did something recently, feminine, where you do look physically different. I am getting that. So if you watch this time is an illusion, by the way. So if you watch this like a year from now, or if you watch it the day that I post it, you watch it whenever, you did something recently, I sent within the last 2 weeks, where 2 to 3 weeks, or at least it's the last time that you saw the dude, whatever, okay? Pardon me. Where this masculine has noticed. He has noticed a physical difference in you. And I say physical because of the attraction card. Do you see how it looks like she's just really just checking herself out with roses, right? I feel like that he has noticed, and if anything, and it's distracting. If anything, it might have put a little fire under his bum. Who knows? So, moving forward. Just some more on this story. Oh my gosh, exactly. So this is what he's going through currently, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. I feel like that, which these say, ruin and oppression. I feel like that he, again, it's like going along with what society wants for you, right? It's also going along with what other people want you to do. I feel like that he was caught between a rock and a hard place in several situations in his life, and he's just done with it. I feel like that he's finally beginning to realize the disrespect, or perhaps the inequality and imbalance of where his loyalty and others' loyalties lied with him, and that he's not going to deal with it. I feel like that he feels like he's in ruin because he has oppressed himself. Okay, where does he want to go, though? Where does he want to go in life? What about that? Oh my gosh, I have, what's that song? Oh my gosh. So we had 10-10, and then we have 44, which is power and truce. If I could just, you know what? This is ridiculous. I need a better, whatever. Power and truce. It's the Four Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like that this masculine wants to make these choices and wants to make these decisions, but I feel like that he just doesn't want to deal with the drama and the hassle of it all in a way. But I feel like he's finally being put in a position where he has no choice in a way, or he just feels he's pressuring himself pretty much, which isn't exactly fair to him. But maybe he likes this challenge. Maybe he likes to be strategic, and he just likes to. It's almost like the energy that I get with this masculine is pretty much, I've wasted all this time doing my life this way. I'm ready to change my life and do my life this way. And I don't want to waste any more time, because if anything, I feel like that he might have realized that he had a lot of energetic karmic cords. For some reason, I feel like this masculine has learned that he has to do some cord cutting of his own or get it done by someone, because he's beginning to realize how his energy is being affected by those around him, and he's honestly getting sick of it because he's realizing that they're taking his power when he does that. This could be a masculine that is in tune. He's obviously in tune with spirituality. I feel like that he's trying to get in tune with the soft side for some reason, possibly because of you, feminine. I feel like that if anything, you have helped soften him up in a way. But I also feel like that, again, he's in the middle of healing, but he's just... Let's get more on truce. What's this truce? Got a Chariot. One more. One or two more. Chariot and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like that the truce, which is the Four Swords, is clarified by the Queen of Swords, which is generally Aquarius energy, and the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. So I feel like that... This masculine wants to be able to have the peace of mind that he sees in you, feminine. I say peace of mind because of the Four of Swords followed by the Queen of Swords. I feel like that, if anything... Do you see how her crown chakra is lit up? I wouldn't be surprised if the two of you communicate in some kind of way. I feel like that you are very... Ooh... He views you as inquisitive. Inquisitive, intuitive, highly intelligent, whoever this resonates with. Again, I feel like that you did something physically different. It could have been to your hair, but he notices it. I feel like, it's almost like your imagination, feminine, is way farther out there than anyone he's ever met. But it's not like you're full of shit, is what I'm hearing in a male's voice. I feel like that he might have dealt with people in the past that did take his power and did make him feel like that, he wasn't able to really trust the way that he wanted to trust in others. And I feel like that, with this Four of Swords being clarified by these cards, it's almost like he sees a peace of mind that you have, feminine, and he wants to have it with you. Oh my gosh, you know that song Chariot by Gavin DeGraw? Let me look up the lyrics real quick, so just bear with me. Usually I don't do this, but I literally have it in my head. It's Chariot. Is it going to type or is it going to be like ridiculous? Chariot. Oh, chariot, your golden ways. I think that's the words, but we'll see. I'm going to look them up. Okay. I fucking love this song. I don't care. Yes, I said a F-bomb. Okay. So look up the words Chariot by Gavin DeGraw. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, so oh my gosh. Y'all gotta look this up. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first chorus. Oh chariot, your golden waves are walking down upon this space. Oh chariot, I'm singing out loud to guide me, give me your strength. Remember seeking moon's rebirth, rains made mirrors of the earth. The sun was just yellow energy. It is a living promised land, even over fields of sand. Seasons fill my mind and cover me, bringing back more than a memory. So I feel like that if anything, oh gosh, I totally like mistook the song, but it was this song because I could hear the chorus in my head. And I feel like that this masculine, if anything, might be seeing like a piece of grace out of you, that a piece of grace and a piece of mind out of you that he hasn't seen in anybody else. So let's go ahead and get where he wants to be with this woman. Okay. Ooh. So we have Dominion and Pleasure. So it's the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups. Can I get one more for Dominion? Got two. For Dominion, it's the Princess of Cups and Princess of Swords. So this masculine, okay, this masculine, I feel like, okay, where he wants to go with you is that, okay, first of all, I just sense a little bit of a sexual energy, but again, I feel like that we'll get to the Six of Cups in a second, but let's focus on the Two of Wands. I meant to say Two of Wands, but I didn't. It's Two of Wands. I feel like that is masculine. Okay, first of all, where he wants to be with you is that he wants to figure you out. Some of you, oh my God, it's kind of funny. Some of you, he don't know what to think of you. He feels like that you're a bit of a mystery still, but he's just not sure how to approach you. So it's almost like this masculine wants to be able to approach you, but how can he approach you if you doing you? I don't know how to explain that. It's almost like, I don't sense intimidation, but it's almost like, who am I getting today? But not in a negative way, not in like he views you as bipolar or anything like that kind of way. It's almost like, how can he approach you if you're always one-upping him, if you're always surprising him? You always surprise him, feminine. So let's get what's the Princess of Swords side about? This isn't between two people, by the way. This is between how you act, feminine. So I'm dealing with some very diverse feminines. So what's this Princess of Swords about? Seven of Swords with the High Priestess. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, Princess of Cups. What's the Princess of Cups about? Seven of Cups. The Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like with the Princess of Swords, which would be like the Page of Swords, being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess, I feel like that some of the feminines, you could very well be very. Ooh, I didn't realize that my hand was that close. I'm channeling. You could very well be a highly intuitive person. Like I said, I already felt those vibes earlier, but you could be extremely intuitive to the point that, if anything, he might view you as deceptive, or is that you know more than you let on. So I feel like that sometimes you might push him off without meaning to, because he thinks that you indeed know more than you let on. So it's almost like he expects you to figure him out in a way. Wow. Um I literally hear, show me what you're working with. Anyways, so I feel like that he likes that side of you, but if anything, he just expects you to just know how he feels. Like, he expects you to know how he feels, and he expects you to take action with, like, since you know how he feels. Anyway, so with the Princess of Cups being clarified by the Seven of Cups and then the Six of Swords, I feel like that where he wants to be with you, this side of you, is that he feels like that you have options, and that if anything, I want to pull more for this. Just give me whatever. Give me whatever has to do with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have not just the Six of Swords and the Seven of Cups, but we have the Justice card and Queen of Wands. So, excuse me. This being clarifying the Page of Cups is, and again, that's how he views you, is that he views you as, I don't know if I want to touch, like, like when you're a kid and you're like really tempted to touch something and like you're afraid you're going to burn yourself. It's almost like he views you as knowing more than what you actually show, which you probably do, but he expects you to take action because he doesn't want to express his emotions. So where he wants to go with this is that it's almost like he doesn't want to express emotions, but then again, it's almost like he wants to pounce on you before you leave. So I feel like this masculine knows how he feels, and he knows that he has to take, it's like almost a fire under your ass kind of energy, where he knows that he has to do something or he done. Or not, he's done, you're done. So I don't feel like that y'all have a talk of forever. Maybe you have, but I feel like that if he wants something more than what he has with you, then he has to be willing to change and go on through it. Like, he has to be willing. And I feel like this masculine is very willing to do it. And this masculine does want more. Obviously, he wants more. He just wants to know who he's dealing with. So, what about the Six of Cups? I apologize that, like, y'all can't see my face, but like I said, I've been doing a lot of self-care and like masks lately and stuff, and I just don't feel like doing makeup today. Anyways. And now I have that one song by Gavin DeGraw in my head. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be. Anyways. So that could be from his side, but the Six of Cups was clarified by the King of Cups, the Hierophant, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The Queen of Wands was Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Hierophant is Taurus energy, and the Five of Wands. I feel like that where he wants to be is that he wants to be above the rest. I feel like this masculine already knows that you receive a lot of people's attention, and I feel like that um for some of you, he literally finds it attractive that he has competition between other people for you, or he has to, or like the fact that you give him time, like you set aside time for him or whatever. He finds it extremely attractive. And where he wants to be with you is that he wants to be able to spend more time with you and not deal with also the competition, not necessarily competition, the bullshit of life. It's almost like this masculine would rather, it's like he's able to go to a different world when he's alone with you. What was the song? I'm alone with you. You make me feel like I am free again. I have a song in my head. Whenever I'm alone with you. Is that 311? I feel like it might be. So let's get his next move. His next move. How about that? His next move. Okay. So we have the Death card, the Hermit, and Interference. I want one on Interference. That was clarified by the universe. How about one on Death? That's the Eight of Wands, and then one for the Hermit. I'm not taking all those. You're ridiculous. Anyways. Not you guys, my guides. Anyways, so on the Hermit. Okay. I keep being told that I have enough, so I just need to stop. So, anyways, so his next move with you is that I feel like that with interference being clarified by the universe, I feel like that he's finally going to actually listen into his inner wisdom, listen to his guides, and I feel like that, let's move these out of the way. And I feel like that the universe is coming, which is the World card, by the way. I feel like the universe is coming in, they're like, you see all this shit? All these other swords, all these people's opinions, all those different things. His next step is to actually listen to his guides and allow the universe to come in. I say that also because if you look, the next card was the Hermit card. Okay? And I feel like that by going into hermit mode and really listening to what his guides have to say. I don't know who talks like that. Is it like a Simpson or something? You're listening to what his guides have to say. I feel like that's the Simpsons. I don't know, y'all. I'm so glad that my face isn't on the camera. But anyways, the whole point is that I feel like that he's really going to listen to what his guides have to say. I feel like that he's going to find the inner wisdom. And I feel like that his next step, this could very well be by himself, yes. But his next step is to actually, so I guess it's just going to be a snooping reading, whatever, so be it. I was just gonna chill whatever came to me. Just listen what his guides have to say and actually believe in his inner wisdom. I feel like that he's going to be like things that are in and out of his life, things that are in the fast lane, Eagles, whatever. Things that are in the fast lane and things aren't exactly like, how do I word this? Things that aren't exactly things that are meant for the long run. You know, things that I feel like that this masculine is looking for things that are in the long run. I feel like that anything that is delaying him from his true happiness or delaying him from being fulfilled in all ways. Like, let's say in the past, he would be in relationships with people that were just physically good looking, but they were effing dull. I feel like that anybody that's in his life that maybe he kept around and or is still in his energy, he's gonna get rid of them because he's honestly trying to shake them in a way where it's like, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with your shallowness. You don't really have much depth to you. I'm literally hearing that in a male's words. Like that's his thought process when he's dealing with when he has dealt with, excuse me, I'm being told with these other feminines. It's almost like you're boring. I'm not trying to say that in a mean way, but you're boring. You're not as interesting. You're not, if anything, as depth. It's almost like, and I feel like that these people know about it. Whoever these feminines are, they're already aware. I don't feel like that this is anything new, as in like he has already discussed it with them, and I feel like that he might have taken a separation between you and this other feminine because he was trying to do it in a respectful way. So I feel like you're dealing with kind of like a classy guy kind of energy. That's really hot. I wish more men were classy. So but let's say that's what he went for before. Now he's like going for it. And like, let's say, I'm not saying that just looks. I'm saying like, let's say, um, just before he met you, all he did was go for looks. He wasn't really going for, you know, someone that was deep. I feel like that all of you are very beautiful. Obviously, it's funny. Anyways, I feel like that this masculine finds you extremely gorgeous, but I feel like that you offer a hell of a lot more than just looks is all that I'm trying to say, feminines, okay? So let's go ahead. If you're masculine watching this, who knows? Roles could be reversed. I felt like that I was reading from the divine masculine's point of view for the feminine, but we'll see. So let's go ahead. Whoever's watching this, the viewer, what cards do you need in order to, well, This is all about YOU, not the connection. So I already gave you enough about the other person. Let's get some on you. Let's get some guidance from Spirit. Compassion. Knowledge. Okay. That's all I want. So we have treasure on the bottom. And we have gratitude, knowledge, and compassion. So, well, Divine Feminines, or whoever's watching this video. I feel like it's just a reminder to maintain compassion. Like, let's say the situation that I did bring up before, that I just brought up about, like, let's say, your divine masculine decided to go for you instead of some extremely good looking feminine or whatever. You're like, or like, just say it was something who's dealing with in the past, it'd be easier for him to go with them because of their past relations instead of go with you, but it's almost like he's breaking his own cycle by choosing to go with you. I feel like that you need to be compassionate to those changes that are around you. I don't have to do with you, but in a way do indirectly. And I feel like that you need to be compassionate also to the masculine while they're going through the changes during this time and be patient with them. I feel like you also need to be compassionate and loving towards yourself. Remind yourself that you are gorgeous, you are beautiful. And just because I made those comments, please know that sometimes I have a hard time explaining certain social situations that I don't have to do exactly with what's going on internally. It's just who I am, dude. I know that I think that everyone's gorgeous. I really do. I don't know. It must be my Venus placement. But I feel like that it's also to be grateful where you're at, feminine, and make sure that you know if this is something that you try manifesting, that you appreciate this person. Also, I feel like that you need to be able to appreciate those around you as well. It's more of an attitude of appreciation than gratitude to me. And I feel like that, especially if you're trying to advance in life overall, feminine, and it doesn't just necessarily have to do with this masculine or even just your love life. I feel like that you need to continue learning something daily. If it means that you learn something about yourself or you learn something about, well, what's going on in the world today. Don't be doing no black eyed pea shit to me, universe. Anyways, so I feel like that you need to actually be paying attention to all the different, I view these as red flags and other lanterns, but I view them as red flags in a way. It's almost like the universe is like, here you go, here you go. You can learn this, you can do this, you can learn this, you can do this, you could expand your mind by this, you can expand your intuition by this. So I guess the main goal is to actually just pay attention to what's going on around you, feminine. So thank you so much. I hope this resonates and I hope you'll enjoy.